Welcome to the pregame show. I'm Brian Stanley. We finally worked out all the bugs to get this thing off the ground. And joining me, Terrence Harris of Your Mission Prep Royals. Coach, you're off to a solid 2-0 start this season. And we got the Bradshaw Christian, the Pride, coming in tonight.
Yes.
A team that's on fire with a 2-game winning streak. They've come to the Central Coast. They beat up on the Pioneer Valley Panthers. And they're looking to do the same tonight to your Royals.
Yeah, well, I sure do hope we'll put up a fight.
Of course.
Not get beat up in our house. But, yeah, the Pride is a good squad. They've got a couple of good wins in a row. Very disciplined, hard-working basketball team. Their head coach is a guy that our assistant coach, Kevin Hitchin, knows pretty well, went to school with him, and a good basketball mind, so we know we'll have our work cut out for us against a good basketball team tonight.
What do you anticipate being some of the struggles that the Pride bring to the table?
Yeah, they're really good and disciplined defensively, especially. They will do their best to keep the ball out of the paint, out of the middle. And, we're going to have to be patient, strong, smart on the offensive side of the basketball, make sure that we're disciplined ourselves and can execute on the offensive side.
And what are some of the strengths that the Royals bring tonight that are going to disrupt the Panthers, or the Panthers, the Pride, excuse me?
Yeah, and we're still learning about, what our calling card is right now. But I was really proud of our defensive effort for multiple possessions on Thursday night. And if we can gain a little bit more consistency on that side of the basketball and really be menacing on the defensive end of the court, I think it makes us a pretty formidable squad.
Being that you have one win over them, which was last year at Hoops at the Coast, is this going to become a kind of a yearly friendly rivalry? Maybe next year we go up to Sacramento and compete against them?
Yeah, well, fortunately, again, Coach being someone who went to school here at Cal Poly, he enjoys coming back to the Coast. So we will invite them as often as they want to come back and play out here. But, we already talked about the fact that he loves coming out here, wants to come back again next year, loves playing on the Coast, and also loves playing in this beautiful gym that we have here.
I want to reiterate some of the points of the team from last game. We had Jaden Nozil and Roman Benedetti setting some career highs in their performance against that tough but balanced team that you played. Talk about what the young guys bring to the table, as well as the older experienced gentlemen like Luke Jacobson, Wyatt Mulhard, and J.J. Howard.
Yeah, I'll start with those two juniors you mentioned. That COVID season that we had was a little bit of a strange basketball season. But one of the benefits is that Wyatt and Luke got to play varsity minutes that year. They also played a lot of varsity minutes as sophomores and are now really coming into their own as mature and experienced varsity basketball players, right?
Yeah.
As juniors, they feel very confident and experienced on the floor. Our youngsters are strong, and we've known that. We know it's a good group. They keep working. They are anxious and eager to learn, and we love that about them, that they are such willing learners. They bring a lot to the table. They bring toughness. They bring discipline. They bring intelligence, and it's a great blend between those guys and, a senior-heavy team, guys like J.J. Howard and Landon Smith, who we know we can rely on for so many things out on the court. So great balance, and we showed that on the offensive end in that last game.
I think I like the fact that we're seeing the balance from new guys to older guys, because it shows that you're just going to be more experienced going down the road in future seasons. You're going to have that talent just reloading, and you're not going to have potential struggles that we've seen in previous seasons when talent seems to, I don't want to say dip, but struggle a little bit on the court.
Yeah, I mean, that's the nature of high school basketball, but we, again, have some youngsters that are getting great experience, and not all the youngsters that we believe will help this program are playing varsity basketball.
And now, here are your starting lineups. For the Bradshaw Christian Pride, wearing number 2, playing guard, Josh O'Neal. Wearing number 3, playing guard, Caleb Carson. Wearing number 5, playing guard, Jace Vega. Wearing number 11, playing guard, Nael Michael. Wearing number 33, playing forward, David Weiser. The Pride are led by Coach Alex Williams and assistant coach Ben Scott. And now, here come your Mission Prep Royals. Wearing number 4, playing center, Luke Jacobson. Wearing number 5, playing guard, Landon Smith. Wearing number 10, playing forward, Wyatt Mohard. Wearing number 20, playing guard, Jaden Nazell. Wearing number 23, playing forward, JJ Howard. The Royals are led by Coach Terrence Harris. Assistant coaches Kevin Hitchen, Ross Rivera, Tom Donovan, and Randy Reeder. Tonight's officials are Austin Olson, Gary West, and Mark DiBernardi.
Appreciate Wes Shepard filling us in on those details for tonight's broadcast. I'm Brian Stanley joining you courtside in the center circle for the tip ball will be Luke Jacobson and Ethan Rickert. Ethan Rickert. Mark DiBernardi with the jump ball as the referee. Landon Smith pulls it in, gets it to Jay Boog, otherwise known as Jaden Nozil. Official nickname given by the team, confirmed with head coach Terrence Harris. Howard across the lane, passes out to Jay Boog. Luke Jacobson for a three-pointer off the side of the iron, put back, no good for Wyatt Mohard from the left block. And the Pride coming back with it across the center timeline. Carson to O'Neal. O'Neal shot no good. Rebound stays with the Pride as Weiser pulls it in. And he's fouled by Landon Smith. First foul of the contest, 7:22 in the first quarter. Non-shooting foul, ball inbound baseline right side. Inbounds to O'Neal. O'Neal with the ball. Inbounds to Carson. Up top to Rickert. And Rickert called for the travel. It's going to be inbounds in front of the coaches on the Mission Prep bench. Landon Smith to Nozil. Approaching 1 minute gone here in the first quarter. Smith across the top to Howard. Howard pulls inside the lane. Jump shot just beyond the free throw line. No good. And Landon Smith with the rebound and the putback, collecting the foul. He'll go to the line to shoot two. Foul on Ethan Rickert. And with 1:05 gone, we have our first points coming by way of Landon Smith. Single point. Make that 2 free throws. Make that 1. Yep, there we go. Officially 2. Hands called on Caleb Carson. Inbounds at the center stripe. Landon Smith in front of the scorer's table. To Nozil. Nozil's going to drive in the lane. Underneath. The hook shot no good for Jacobson. Gets his own rebound. Put back off the glass. No good. Ricochets off the left side. Nozil with the rebound. Called for the travel. Nozil shot no good. 6:29 here in the first frame. Our score 2-0. Mission Prep leads the Pride The Pride comes by way of Sacramento. And Noziel almost creates a turnover and actually does. Smith back to Noziel. Underneath from the right side, off the glass, layup good. Noziel on the board, hit a career high in the last contest against Emmanuel. Scoring a career high 20 points. Mahard on the guard to Rickert. Carson back to Rickert. Three-pointer from the front, no good. And trying to save it was Michael. And Michael was unable to save it. Off the back of the backboard. Out of bounds Mission Prep ball. Noziel brings it across the center stripe. Back up top to Smith. Left side, Mahard to Smith. To Noziel. Noziel setting up the lane. Howard takes control of it. Howard pulls up the ball at the right elbow. Back to Smith. Smith turns inside on the spin. No good. Gets his own rebound. Takes it to the wheelhouse and misses, but Howard collects the deuce on the putback. 6-0 is our score. The Royals off to a quick lead. 3 minutes gone, first frame. Carson to O'Neal. O'Neal's three-pointer tipped by Jacobson. And the out of bounds knocked off of Jacobson as O'Neal gets his hand on it. And checking in is Jace Vega. Replacing Carson in the lineup for the Pride. The Pride's colors are purple, Vegas gold, and white, wearing road black with purple and Vegas gold trim. Moist spot on the floor. Mark DiBernardi cleaning it up. You can't see it, just off camera. As the Pride meet in front of the bench with head coach Alex Williams. On the court for the Royals, Noziel, Mahard, Smith, Howard, and Jacobson. O'Neal to Rickert. Back to O'Neal between the circles, standing almost at midcourt. Rickert left, right wing. Inside now, driving baseline. No good on the block shot for Michael. Howard coming across court, taking it coast to coast and laying it up before going for the dunk. Howard leads all scorers with 4, Royals with 8, and the shot no good. Landon Smith collects his second, and Maddox Contreras checks in for Smith. Smith with 2 fouls now. 2 team fouls for the Royals. The Pride moving the ball around Rickert. Guarded by Mahard, heavy pressure here. Mahard gets crossed up with Noziel, and they reset with O'Neal at the top of the circle. And that goes out of bounds off the fingertips of Vega. Vega could not control the hot pass in front of the Mission Prep bench. A little confusion going on. Appreciate you joining us for Mission Prep basketball presented by California Fresh Market and driven by Hyundai of San Luis Obispo. Royals on an 8-0 run here in the first quarter. Howard to the rim left side. Could not get the shot off properly. O'Neal loses control of it. Back into the hands of Weiser. And O'Neal resets. Josh O'Neal, the 6'2 junior for the Pride. Pass knocked away by Mahard, collected by Howard. Ahead to Noziel, and laid up off the left side with the right hand. And it is a 10-0 run here in the first quarter. And Contreras with the steal on the pass. Now back to Howard, getting a line change here for the Royals. Noziel to Howard. Howard pulls up at the right angle, finds Contreras in the corner. Three-pointer comes out, knocked away by Mulhart to Noziel, and Noziel drives it in. And Noziel, J. Boog with the points, 6 points tonight so far. And coming in is Mikey Larkin and Roman Benedetti. And we got a full timeout, so we're going to join them. We'll be right back.
Mercedes Luis Obispo, with over 25 years of experience and 5 years serving the SLO area, Mercedes-Benz of San Luis Obispo wants to help you get behind the wheel of your next vehicle. So next time you're in the market for a luxury car, keep it local with Mercedes-Benz San Luis Obispo.
Feel like eating out, maybe ordering in? Why not try Papa's Thai Cafe, proud sponsor of Mission Prep High School football. Located right downtown off Monterey and Johnson, open Tuesday to Sunday, Papa Thai's Cafe.
Welcome back courtside. We had a pregame interview with Coach Harris. Had to cut it short as the tip-off was coming. We'll play it for you a little bit at halftime. We do appreciate you joining us tonight for tip-off. I'm Brian Stanley. We're 2 minutes and 30 seconds less to go here in the first quarter. And the Pride trying to get on the board. The Royals with a 12-0 run to start this game. The Pride trying to take a sweep of the Central Coast, beating Pioneer Valley on Thursday. And the Royals trying to extend a 3-game road trip, or homestand to start the season, trying to get a 3-game homestand win. And it was out of bounds off of the Royals. It's going to be inbounds in front of the Royals bench by Michael to O'Neal, guarded by Howard. Shakes off Howard, does not get the shot off in time, or gets the shot off in time, misses just in time for the shot clock. And we have some tangling up on the court. It's going to be the Pride's ball. Bradshaw Christian. Inbounds to O'Neal. Up top to Michael. Back to... And not a very clean layup shot for Rickert as the Royals come up with it. Benedetti trying to go coast to coast. Kicks it back out. That pass intercepted by Vega. And the Royals now back running their direction. Now Michael called for the foul.
Roman, do you know what you're doing?
And Ethan Rickert checks it out. As Tyler Fu checks in. Howard with the ball top, shakes the defender, puts up the jumper inside the lane. And Howard with 6 points. Royals 14-0 lead here to start the first quarter. Ben Guttridge into the game for the Pride. Fu. Dribbles between the legs, passes off to his left to O'Neal. And turnover by O'Neal to the Royals. Illegal screen actually by Guttridge. Is the call. 3 team fouls for the Pride here in the first quarter. We're less than 50 seconds now. 14-0 is our score. Benedetti to Contreras. Bounce pass to Benedetti, chest pass to Contreras. Arc pass back to Howard outside the the three-point line. Gets a screen from Jacobson and runs it in from the left side on the layup. And J.J. Howard with 8 points, 16-0 our score, 14 on the clock, and running very fast. Less than 10 to go now. O'Neal up top trying to break the goose egg before the end of the quarter. And out of bounds off of O'Neal, cannot get the shot off. 3 seconds remain. Here in the opening quarter, Royals up 16-0. And that is the end of the first quarter. Our score 16-0. Royals lead the Pride. We'll be right back.
Experience car buying made easy at Sunset Honda.
Like Sunset Honda's MPG upgrade with huge savings on fuel-efficient vehicles.
Right now, take advantage of 0% financing for 60 months on select new Hondas.
Or lease a new fuel-efficient Honda Accord for just $289 a month.
Plus, get a $25 gas card just for taking a test drive.
Sunset Honda makes trading in your vehicle easy too by giving you $1,000 over Blue Book on your trade-in.
Get started today at sunsethonda.com.
Welcome back to the second quarter. 16-0 is our score. And the Pride with the ball. Start the second quarter. 15 seconds gone here in the quarter. O'Neal passes inside to Yusufu. Turnover to the Royals with 25 seconds gone by here in the second quarter. Royals with 2 team fouls. And the Pride with 3 team fouls. On the court for the Royals is going to be Chase Untall, Jaden Nozil, Roman Benedetti, Mike Larkin, and Luke Jacobson. Larkin up top to Benedetti, to Jacobson on the left side. He drives in, kicks it out to Untall. Untall pulls up just at the lane. Shot no good. Recovered underneath the rim by Yusufu. And Larkin called for the foul on the recovery by Yusufu. Malik Yusufu. On the court for the Pride, Josh O'Neal, Caleb Carson. And O'Neal finger rolls to the rim. The bucket counts, breaking the goose egg wide open. For the Pride, and Chase Untall called for the foul in the lane on the shot by Josh O'Neal. So O'Neal's shooting the and one here. The and one good, so 3 points now for the Pride. And Josh O'Neal goes to the bench. Chase Vega checks in for the Pride. Nael Michael on the court as well for the Pride. Roman Benedetti, three-pointer off the side of the iron, no good, recovered by Carson. Pass ahead off the side of the backboard, no good for Rickert. Rebound Royals. Fast-paced action for the Royals. Pass wide, shot. Benedetti, no good. Rebound to Jacobson. He's stripped on the way up. Out of bounds off of the Pride. Tyler Fuhu checks in as Ethan Rickert checks out. Larkin up top, pass inside to Jackson. Wide open layup on the reversal. 18-3 is our score. Carson guarded by Untall. Chest high pass to Vega. Vega works around Jacobson. Pass intercepted by Mike Larkin. Chase Untall to Benedetti, out to Jacobson. Noziel drives in the lane. Off of the head of Fu to Jacobson. To Noziel across the top of the rainbow. Benedetti to Untall. Into the hands of Jay Boog. And Noziel with 6 points tonight. 20-3 is our score. And here comes the line change for Coach Terrence Harris of your Mission Prep Royals. Fu, three-pointer, no good, off the side of the iron as it ricochets out into the hands of Untall. Untall. Jacobson, Noziel inside room, and Benedetti bouncing out, rejected by the rim itself. And back the other way is Carson. And not the cleanest shot in the world, but the points count for Caleb Carson. 20-5 is the score. And the tangle up goes off of Noziel. Noziel slowed to get up. And Noziel gets called for the foul. The line change comes for the Royals. Coming in is Jamar Howard, Wyatt Mulhard, and Contreras. Maddox Contreras checking in, going to the bench. Mike Larkin, Roman Benedetti. And Chase Untall. Shot no good, gets his own rebound. And blocked. Yusufu gets the block, or is blocked by Howard. And in transition, and Noziel called for the technical. That results in 2 free throws for the Pride, giving the Pride 2 free shots. The Pride trailing 22-7 to the Royals here in the second quarter. Rickert to Fu. Fu guarded by Noziel. Noziel changes his man up as Rickert goes into the corner. Shot bounces out. Howard with the rebound, double team. And Howard able to escape. O'Neal on the pressure. Howard pulls up, right elbow, drops it in. Howard and Noziel both with 10 points tonight. 24-7 is our score. And Howard blocks O'Neal on the shot. And we got 29 back on the shot clock. On the block shot, pass up top between the circles to Caleb Carson. Carson guarded by Howard. Breaks loose to his left. Breaks loose of Howard. Can't get it over the height of Luke Jacobson. Mulhard with a rebound to Howard. Howard is going to take it coast to coast and make it count. 26-7 is our score. 3:16 on the clock, second quarter. Because Coach Harris said so. And to the lane. And Howard taking the charge. Josh O'Neal delivering the charge. Shot no good. 14 foul for the Pride. 3:03 is our score. Or 3 is the time on the clock. There we go. 26-7 is our score. There we go. Contreras to Smith to Jacobson inside to Mulhard. He spins, puts the jumper up from the left side. And Wyatt Mulhard joins the scoring fest presented by the Royals tonight. 2:30 to go in this second frame. Coming up is our halftime report. We'll replay the pregame interview presented by Sunset Honda. Shot no good by Rickert. Gets his own rebound. And Tyler Fu puts up a shot from the left block. And Maddox Contreras called for the foul. 17th foul for the Royals. And Fu makes the first. 28-8 is our score. And Fu making both of them count on his trip to the charity strike. Cutting the lead to 19 now. Mulhard shot inside, collected by Rickert on the rebound. Carson weaving his way, runs into Smith. And Fu on the three-pointer beyond the arc, straightaway fire. And Fu warming up tonight, 5 points for Fu. Jacobson getting his own rebound, no good on the putback. But he'll go to the line to shoot two. Weiser called for the foul. Jacobson at the line for 2 points. He has two tonight.
How many fouls does Boog have?
Two.
Hustle, get there, hustle. Stop.
Second one, no good. As O'Neal goes the other way. And Jacobson with the score and quick transition. 31-13 is our score on the stoppage in time. Luke Jacobson checks out. Landon Smith checks out. Chase Untal, Howard on the court. Roman Benedetti, Maddox Contreras. Underneath the rebound. To O'Neal with the Pride, 1:10 on the clock. 3-point shot. Bounces up over the iron off the glass. Foul on Tyler Fu as he tangles up with Benedetti. (31-14) as we approach the 60-second mark now. Stay tuned for the halftime show. We'll replay the pregame interview with Coach Harris, as it was cut a little short. Howard with the jump shot. Howard with 14 tonight. Quick pass underneath. Rickert tripped up underneath the basket. And J.J. Howard called for the 8th team foul. First one up and good for Ethan Rickert. Chase Vega checks in for David Weiser. Second one up and good. Chase Untall walking the ball up court. 20 seconds to go in this first half. Howard with the ball. Ten seconds now. Howard with the ball, right wing. Gets a screen from Mulhard. Chase Untall drives in. He's blocked on his lane, went way into the lane. Caleb Carson with the block, and that's our halftime score, 33-16. We'll be back in a few minutes. Welcome to the pregame show. I'm Brian Stanley. We finally worked out all the bugs to get this thing off the ground. And joining me, Terrence Harris of your Mission Prep Royals. Coach, you're off to a solid 2-0 start this season. And we got the Bradshaw Christian, the Pride, coming in tonight.
Yes.
A team that's on fire with a 2-game winning streak. They've come to the Central Coast. They beat up on the Pioneer Valley Panthers. And they're looking to do the same tonight to your Royals.
Yeah, well, I sure do hope we'll put up a fight.
Of course.
Not get beat up in our house. But, yeah, the Pride is a good squad. They've got a couple of good wins in a row. Very disciplined, hard-working basketball team. Their head coach is a guy that our assistant coach, Kevin Hitchin, knows pretty well, went to school with him, and a good basketball mind, so we know we'll have our work cut out for us against a good basketball team tonight.
What do you anticipate being some of the struggles that the Pride bring to the table?
Yeah, they're really good and disciplined defensively, especially. They will do their best to keep the ball out of the paint, out of the middle. And, we're going to have to be patient, strong, smart on the offensive side of the basketball, make sure that we're disciplined ourselves and can execute on the offensive side.
And what are some of the strengths that the Royals bring tonight that are going to disrupt the Panthers, or the Pride, excuse me?
Yeah, and we're still learning about, what our calling card is right now. But I was really proud of our defensive effort for multiple possessions on Thursday night. And if we can gain a little bit more consistency on that side of the basketball and really be menacing on the defensive end of the court, I think it makes us a pretty formidable squad.
Being that you have one win over them, which was last year at Hoops at the Coast, is this going to become a kind of a yearly friendly rivalry? Maybe next year we go up to Sacramento and compete against them?
Yeah, well, fortunately, again, Coach being someone who went to school here at Cal Poly, he enjoys coming back to the Coast, so we will invite them as often as they want to come back and play out here. But, we already talked about the fact that he loves coming out here, wants to come back again next year, loves playing on the Coast, and also loves playing in this beautiful gym that we have here.
I want to reiterate some of the points of the team from last game. We had Jaden Nozil and Roman Benedetti setting some career highs in their performance against that tough but balanced team that you played. Talk about what the young guys bring to the table, as well as the older experienced gentlemen like Luke Jacobson, Wyatt Mulhard, and J.J. Howard.
Yeah, I'll start with those two juniors you mentioned. That COVID season that we had was a little bit of a strange basketball season. But one of the benefits is that Wyatt and Luke got to play varsity minutes that year. They also played a lot of varsity minutes as sophomores, and are now really coming into their own as mature and experienced varsity basketball players. Right?
Yeah.
As juniors, they feel very confident and experienced on the floor. Our youngsters are strong, and we've known that. We know it's a good group. They keep working. They are anxious and eager to learn, and we love that about them, that they are such willing learners. They bring a lot to the table. They bring toughness. They bring discipline. They bring intelligence, and it's a great blend between those guys and, you know, a senior-heavy team, guys like J.J. Howard and Landon Smith, who we know we can rely on for so many things out on the court. So great balance, and we showed that on the offensive end in that last game.
I think I like the fact that we're seeing the balance from new guys to older guys, because it shows that you're just going to be more experienced going down the road in future seasons. You're going to have that talent just reloading, and you're not going to have potential struggles that we've seen in previous seasons when talent seems to, I don't want to say dip, but struggle a little bit on the court.
Yeah, I mean, that's the nature of high school basketball, but we, again, have some youngsters that are getting great experience, and not all the youngsters that we believe will help this program are playing varsity basketball. That JV squad's got some really key guys down there as well. So, yeah, I believe that the future is bright, but even more importantly, I feel like the right now, we got a group of guys that are learning and growing together and know how to compete in all the right ways.
Yeah, not everybody can make varsity.
Yeah, that's right. That's right.
Coach, I'll wrap us up for the pregame show. Stay tuned for a little bit more, and then we'll have Wes Shepard with starting lineups for tonight's action.
California is more than just your local grocery store. A full-service deli featuring premium boar's head meats and cheeses, handmade take-and-bake pizza, fresh salad and olive bar, gourmet cheese department perfect for any occasion, sushi rolled daily, organic and locally sourced produce, wild-caught seafood, choice Prime and Snake River Farms American Wagyu beef, artisan sourdough bread, and full-service health and wellness. California Fresh Markets, the best on the Central Coast.
Welcome back to the pregame show. Oh, sorry, postgame. No. We'll get it right. How about that? How about welcome to the halftime show presented by Sunset Honda, where car buying is made easy. Go check them out. I have a Honda. I like it. It gets good gas mileage. It's a good car. Runs great. Haven't had any problems. I had it for 3 years. It was a used car. Go check out Hondas. Sunset Honda. They're a great place to buy cars. And tonight's broadcast presented by California Fresh Market as well, and driven by Hyundai of San Luis Obispo. But this is the halftime show presented by Sunset Honda. We want to give a shout out to them once again. We appreciate them. They're having a holiday sale right now. I'm trying to pull my notes up as we jump into it. Hope you enjoyed the replay of our coach's interview that I cut short so we get to Wes Shepard. But Sunset Honda show is the Sunset Honda halftime show. It's Happy Honda Days. There we go. Check out their Honda holidays inventory and specials, and run down our guy Dave Adele over there and tell him Mission Press sent you. Maybe he'll give you a good deal. Who knows? So at the break right now, our score is 33-16, and giving you a little sneak peek behind the curtain here at the halftime show. 33-16 is our score. At the end of the first quarter, the Royals had 16 and held the Tigers, the Pride. The Tigers. They might as well be the Tigers. They're the Pride. Their logo is the Tiger, but we'll call them the Pride. I'm talking to Wes Shepard over here. You can't see him off camera. But the Pride, Bradshaw Pride, head coach Alex Williams has prepped this team. They got off to a slow start in this contest, but in the second quarter, they scored 16 points to the Royals 17, not allowing the Royals to break loose on a huge scoring run. And the scoring goes down like this for each squad. As I also had my scorebook a little backwards on names. Wearing number 5 tonight is Chase Vega, and wearing number 4 is Ethan Rickert. And Chase Vega has 4 points tonight. All coming by way of free throws, as I got to make some adjustments to my scoring here. And my book, good thing I'm using pencil this season. Last season I used pen, and didn't quite work out all the well. We got Landon Smith chiming in. We got Jaden Ozil creeping into the halftime show. Jay Boog right there drinking some water, getting some refreshment. Having a little fun on this halftime show. So there we go. Chase Vega with 4 points, all by way of the charity strike. Caleb Carson with 2 points. Josh O'Neill with 5 points. Him and Tyler Fu lead the squad of the Pride, each with 5 points. They are the leading scorers. Tyler Fu has the only three-pointer of the contest for the Pride. If we look over at the Royals, 33 points tonight. Jamar Howard, or JJ, with 14 points tonight. Jaden Ozil, or Jay Boog, with 10 points. Wyatt Mulhard with 2. Landon Smith with 2. And Luke Jacobson with 5 points tonight. Looking at fouls for the Royals, we have Landon Smith and Jaden Ozil each with 2 fouls. And then Mike Larkin, J.J. Howard, Chase Untall, and Maddox Contreras each with 1 foul. On the other side of the ball, looking at the Pride each player has 1 foul for a total of 16 fouls in the first half. That's Josh O'Neill, Chase Vega, Ben Guttridge, Nael, Michael, Tyler Fu, and David Weiser, all with 1 foul. As we approach second half action, we'll be right back. Stay tuned. Mission Prep basketball rolls on. Halftime show presented by Sunset Honda. Happy Honda Days going on right now. Go check them out.
Do you want to eat where the Royals eat? Well, just because the game finishes doesn't mean there's no fifth quarter spot. And for us, it's Milestone Tavern, proud sponsor of Mission Prep, located right off of Foothill, with all the TVs, all the fresh drinks, and fantastic food specials every single night. Milestone Tavern is open every day and the favorite spot for our Mission Prep Royals. Milestone Tavern, go check them out.
We've had the whistle, the final whistle, the final buzzer, the final bell of the half. We are getting ready for third quarter action. We have 16 minutes to decide a winner. The Royals maintain a 17-point lead over the Pride. Appreciate you joining us tonight. Mulhard to Nozil up top. The inbound was from Howard. Howard now with a three-pointer, left wing. Ricochets out. Nozil comes up with the rebound. Back to Nozil. Howard up top. 30 seconds on the shot clock. This time from the right wing. Tests his distance from beyond the arc. No good. As Tyler Fu comes up with a rebound. Chase Vega. And Nael Michael. Michael makes the first. I did not see who collected that foul for the Royals. We'll update the book in just a minute. Jamar Howard. Appreciate the scorebook chiming in, helping us out. Underneath, no good for Luke Jacobson. And we're running the other way with the Pride. Clean lane shot, no good for Caleb Carson. And the ball knocked out of bounds by the Pride. It's going to be Royals ball. Baseline left side. .60 seconds gone here in the third quarter. Royals yet to score. Mulhard fires a three-pointer, high arcing shot. No good. And Nozil to the lane, to the rim. The shot and the foul. Shot no good, and the foul to Tyler Fu. And Nozil's going to shoot to Jay Boog with 10 points tonight. Career high against Emmanuel on Thursday. Hits the front of the iron and bounces in. Shooting 2. Second one bounces in and out off the heel of the rim. No good for the Royals there. Nozil controlling the ball to Carson. And a underhand finger roll finds the luck of the draw and drops in, nothing but net for O'Neal. Three-pointer as Howard can't find the range from downtown. The radar seems to be broken. That one is an air ball. And a foul called on the floor on Caleb Carson for a hold underneath the basket. Inbounds to Mulhard, to Jacobson, crosses up with Howard, who takes it from him. Steps inside the key, sends up the jumper just inside the arc. And Howard with 16 tonight. Season second high total for Howard. Howard averaging 19 this season in 2 games. O'Neal driving baseline, reverse layup. Good for the junior. Josh O'Neal now with 9 points. The Pride trying to cut into the Royals lead, 36-22. As the Pride started off real cold on this rainy day here in the Central Coast. And Jaden O'Neal from the left side. So Jacobson called for a offensive foul. The basket counts for Jaden O'Neal. O'Neal with 13 points now, 38-22 is our score. 16-point lead for the Royals. Tyler Fu to the rim, his shot way off target, off the back of the glass. Smith to Howard to Jacobson, and a hold on the court on Jacobson. And Josh O'Neal trying to tie up Jacobson from scoring. And wearing white, the Mission Prep Royals take a timeout. We'll take the timeout with them as the game rolls on. Mission Prep basketball presented by California Fresh Market and driven by Hyundai, San Luis Obispo on Prep Sports Networks.
Farmers Insurance Agent Jennifer White put her experience to work for you. Jennifer White proudly serves San Luis Obispo County families and businesses and is ready to review your existing policies or provide a no-obligation quote today. Call Jennifer White Agency at 805-548-8530 to get smarter about your insurance. Again, that's Jennifer White Agency at 805-548-8530. We know a thing or two because we've seen a thing or two.
Welcome back, courtside co-eds court, downtown San Luis Obispo. The friendly confines of Mission College Prep. Royals lead the Pride, 38-22, 4:53 on the clock. Howard kicks it out to the corner, up top now to Smith. To Howard across the court. Howard looks for, drives in, back to Smith, left up, right wing. Into the corner of Mulhard. Across the top, ends up in the hands of O'Neal. Smith, clean three-pointer, straight away off the front of the iron. Mulhard with the rebound. He is fouled on the way to the rim. He's going to shoot 2. And Josh O'Neal showing some aggression in this third quarter. His second personal foul, 4th team foul. Josh O'Neal with 9 points tonight. And the first one up and no good on the flick of the wrist for the junior Wyatt Mulhard. Fu checks out as Ethan Rickett checks in. Mulhard misses the second. Josh O'Neill guarded by Howard. And move from Carson back to O'Neill, guarded by multiple Royals at that point. Ball knocked loose off of O'Neill. O'Neill looks defeated on that transition. 4:02 on the clock here in the third quarter. And pass picked off. We're going the other way with the Pride as Vega gets his hands on it. And O'Neill finally gets the bucket he was looking for on that last possession. Knocked out of bounds by Howard, but he comes back the other way, comes back strong, gets the bucket for his squad. 14-point lead. Howard once again misses from beyond the arc. Having fun with it as O'Neill reverse layup. No good, but we have a whistle inside the key. And Landon Smith with his third. And JJ and Smith go to the bench as Contreras and Benedetti check in. O'Neill checks out for the Pride as Yusufu checks in. Moving around the top of the arc. Ball comes loose on the move. Back out to Chase. Carson loses it, but able to get it to Everett. To Rickert. Carson to Vega. Guarded by Jacobson. Back to Carson. 5 on the shot clock. He better get this one away. And Vega shoots it off with 1 second remaining. Gets a fresh shot clock. And Luke Jacobson called on Luke Jacobson for the foul. 4th team foul for the Royals. Luke Jacobson's second foul. Student section a little light tonight for the Royals. Vega drives in, kicks it out to Carson. Wide open three-pointer from the left side. No good. Benedetti comes up with the rebound. Finds Noziel wide open. And we're going the other way. And Jacobson can't get his hands on the ball. And Luke Jacobson going to get a breather. And Caleb Carson checks out as Josh O'Neill checks back in for the Pride. And to the corner, Vega, three-pointer, finds the range.
That's before.
They're talking about it. There's a foul. Was it before or after the shot? Shot good for Vega. Nice three-pointer from the right corner. Malik Yusufu called for the foul. 5th team foul for the Pride here in the second half. Howard slipping up. And Chase Vega called for his second foul. 6th team foul now for the Pride. Back-to-back fouls committed by the Pride here in the third quarter. Less than 2 minutes to go now. Howard up top, guarded by Michael. Inside the lane, low block left side. Shot no good. Howard with his own rebound, put back his own points. And Howard finds it. 18 points for Howard. 40-27. And Jaden Noziel, a 2-on-2 with Benedetti. Make that a 2-on-3. Mulhard's down there as well as the Pride catch back up. The Royals fighting for it. Noziel, Benedetti, Vega, Rickert, Yusufu all fighting for the ball. We finally get the whistle. It's going to be Royals ball. We're waiting for the official call. Malik Yusufu called for the foul. 7th-team foul. And Tyler Food checks in for Malik Yusufu. And we're going to the line for the 1-and-1 as there's a lot of confusion. Everybody talking to the referees, want to make sure they know what's going on. Jaden Noziel at the line. Misses the first of two, so he doesn't get the shot at the second. Benedetti, three-point corner shot. Bounces high, no good. Rebound chased out by the Pride, out of bounds. Multiple Royals trying to get their hands on it as well. Possibly off the hands of Michael or O'Neal. Multiple Pride it could have been off of. Quick inbounds to O'Neal, catching the Pride to Noziel, and the Pride cut off guard from Howard. 42-27, 1 minute to go here in the third frame. And driving down the left side of the lane, Jaden Noziel catches his third foul. And we're taking a 30-second timeout with Coach Williams. We'll be right back.
Feel like eating out, maybe ordering in? Why not try Papa's Thai Cafe, proud sponsor of Mission Prep High School football. Located right downtown off Monterey and Johnson, open Tuesday to Sunday, Papa Thai's Cafe.
Hey, be ready! Be ready! Talk!
53.9 seconds remain in the third frame. The inbound almost turned over to the Royals. And Ethan Rickert called for the hold, creating a turnover to the Royals. Inbounds in front of the Pride's bench. Benedetti to Untal. And Benedetti with the ball. It's passed to Untal in the corner, off target. 28.2 seconds. 15-point lead for the Royals.
11.
Tyler Fu back into the game as David Weiser goes to the bench. They want to reset the clock. 28. Landon Smith checks in for Maddox Contreras. And they roll the ball to center court before picking it up. That's when time starts. O'Neal from Fu into the corner. And Rickert with the three-pointer. Lead now cut to 12 by the Pride. Royals lead 42-30. 4 seconds on the game clock. Three-pointer straightaway shot off target for Howard. And Howard still can't find that three-point range tonight. And our score after three, 42-30. The Pride trying to claw their way back into this one.
Family is ingrained in the core values of Mission Prep. So when picking cars, why not stay with family? And that means Hyundai San Luis Obispo. Yup, Hyundai Slow, located right on Auto Parkway off of Los Osos Valley Road, keeps it in the family with the Mission Prep familiarity involved. So go check out Hyundai Slow today for quality vehicles, a friendly team, and professional service at every step of the way. And tell them the Royals sent you.
Double checking our foul totals. Want to make sure we're up to date with the official scorebook. Royals have committed 13 fouls in this game. And the Pride have committed 14. Very close called game. We are underway in the fourth quarter. Shot no good. Royals, Mahard with the rebound to Untal. Untal finger roll layup from the left side, up and good. 44-30 is our score. Royals held to 9 points in that third quarter as the Pride scored 14. Landon Smith now with 4 team fouls. 4 personal fouls, that is. 6 team foul for the Royals. Pride moving the ball around into the corner. Fu with the jumper inside the arc, no good. Maher chases the rebound. Earlier in the game, you heard Coach Williams yelling at his squad. Number 10's getting too many rebounds. That's Wyatt Mulhard right there. Howard from the right wing to the lane, to the bucket. And it's good for 20 points tonight for Howard. And it's now a 16-point lead for the Royals. .640 on the clock.
Come on, Chase. Get ready. Stay ready.
Royals moving the ball around, or the Pride moving the ball around. Royals trying to protect the rim. 5 seconds on the shot clock. Rickert to O'Neal. And O'Neal delivers it just in time. Just like Santa Claus delivering Christmas gifts. Beating the shot clock. And a travel called on Howard. Luke Jacobson checking in for Landon Smith, who is in foul trouble, 4 fouls. And checking in was number 32, David Weiser.
Come on, Chase.
Up top to Michael. To O'Neal, guarded by Mulhard. Mulhard gets his paw on it. And Howard collects it. He goes the other way. And he's fouled. He's going to line to shoot 2. Niall Michael collects his second foul. Howard with 20 tonight. Season average is 19. Season high is 23. 21 now for Howard. Jamar Howard's career high here at Mission Prep, 39 set last season. Making both of them. Howard committed to play at the University of Texas, Rio Grande Valley. 48-32, 16-point lead for the Royals. O'Neal bringing it across. Gets it, ball knocked loose. It's going to be off of Chase Untall. Final roll to touch that. Multiple Royals getting their hands on the dribble of Josh O'Neal. Into the corner. Vega shot no good. And Malik Yusufu is fouled by Luke Jacobson. At the line for the 1-and-1. If he makes the first, he gets the second. And he does just that to get the second. Substitution as Caleb Carson comes in for Ethan Rickert. Second one off the glass. They're going to reset the shot clock on that one. Give possession to the Royals. Howard to the rim, left side, bounces it off the glass. And Howard with a new season high, 24 points. (50-33) the score. Underneath shot blocked from the left side. We do have a whistle as it goes out of bounds. Howard saying, not tonight. We want the W. We're going to take it. This is our court. We're going to take the win tonight. Howard with another block. Oh, my goodness. Caleb Carson rejected. And the ball off of Carson. It's going to be Royals' ball. Maddox Contreras checking in. And the timeout taken by Coach Harris. And they're going to take a full timeout, so we'll join them in that full timeout. Mission Prep basketball continues on Prep Sports Networks.
The team at CB Chevrolet would like to welcome you to the dealership in San Luis Obispo, where we're confident you'll find the vehicles you're looking for at a price you can afford. Come and check out our full selection of new Chevrolet vehicles or get a great deal on a reliable pre-owned model. No matter which vehicle you decide on, our professional finance team will help you get settled with a competitive financing or lease plan at CB Chevrolet in San Luis Obispo.
Feel like eating out, maybe ordering in? Why not try Papa's Thai Cafe, proud sponsor of Mission Prep High School football. Located right downtown off Monterey and Johnson, open Tuesday to Sunday, Papa Thai's Cafe.
Inbounds to Malhart from Howard to Jacobson in the corner. That three-pointer off target, knocked out of the key by Mallhard. Out of bounds. Contreras not able to get a hand on it. Learned a little something new about basketball tonight. Ask the referee. A rim violation on the previous free throw coming by way of Yusufu. Vega with it now, guarded by Howard. Knocked out of bounds by Howard. Vega's going to inbound it. When Yusufu made the second shot, he did not hit the rim. That is a rim violation, automatically giving the ball to the opposing team. Vega up top to O'Neal now. 4:24 on the clock. 50-33 is our score. It is a 17-point lead for the Royals. And blocked O'Neal underneath by Howard. Howard tallying the blocks, and the family's in the house to watch. Howard having a stupendous night tonight. Inbounds baseline right underneath the basket for the Pride. Corner shot, 1 second on the shot clock. And that's a shot clock violation. They've come close a few times, officially happening now. 17-point lead for the Royals. Noziel comes inside the arc, backs it back out to Howard up top between the circles. Howard and Noziel up top. Howard brings it in. Ball knocked loose. It's going to be Royals ball, knocked out of bounds by O'Neal. 50-33 is our score. 3:52 on the clock. Inbounds to Noziel. To Jacobson. To Howard, who drives in the lane. Jams it home, ladies and gentlemen. Welcome to Royals basketball. 52-33 is our score. Noziel with the rebound. 26 for Howard tonight. Noziel guarded closely now by O'Neal. Howard with it. Howard back to the rim, lays it off the glass, and good. And Howard's on a roll. 28 now for Howard. 54-33, 21-point lead for the Royals. 3:13 on the clock. And a turnover created by the Royals off of the body of Tyler Fu. 3:03 now on the clock, 21-point lead, 54-33 is our score. Royals up, looking to get their third win of the season to open the year 3-0. Looking to hand the Pride their second loss of the year. And Terrence Harris takes the timeout. And it's going to be a full timeout taken by Terrence Harris. This is Mission Prep Basketball on Prep Sports Networks.
Experience car buying made easy at Sunset Honda.
Like Sunset Honda's MPG upgrade with huge savings on fuel-efficient vehicles.
Right now, take advantage of 0% financing for 60 months on select new Hondas. Or take $2,000 off every new Passport and Pilot. Or $3,000 off select new Ridgelines.
Plus, get a $25 gas card just for taking a test drive.
Trade in your gas guzzler and get 1,000 over Blue Book from the start.
Get started today at sunsethonda.com.
Welcome back to Mission Prep Basketball. I'm Brian Stanley joining you. Our score is 54-33. Mission Prep Royals lead the Bradshaw Christian, the Pride. Bradshaw, the Pride, coming in from Sacramento. 2-game Central Coast road trip. They beat up on Pioneer Valley just the other night, posting a 85-54 score. And the Royals up 54-33 over the Pride. 2:50 on the clock. Noziel takes the inbound. He slips. Bad fall. Still on the court, and we're going the other way. Josh O'Neal. Okay, did they give him the points? And they give the points to O'Neal. Inbounds from Howard to Nozil. Jay Boog with it. Howard wide open as Nozil finds the lane like a good running back. Takes it to the rim himself. Nozil with 17 points. Fu turns on Nozil, puts it up. Turnover as they're calling a travel on Luke Jacobson. And Landon Smith checks in for Jay Boog. Jay Boog with 17 tonight. And here comes the floor maintenance crew. Floor maintenance crew doing their job. As we have a minor stoppage. Tonight's broadcast is presented by the Healthy Crave. And Mattis Contreras checks in for J.J. Howard. Inbounds to Fu. And we have a whistle. Called on Benedetti. And the Healthy Crave is located at 942 Choro Street, right here in San Luis Obispo. They have the best protein bowls and smoothies around. I recommend you go check them out. Foul called on Roman Benedetti. That's his first foul. 1:57 to go. 117 seconds to decide the winner. The first on the 1-and-1, no good for Fu. Does not get the second attempt. Landon Smith brings it across the timeline. Mike Larkin getting ready to check in. Mattis Contreras drives in, finds Jacobson underneath on the bounce pass. Loses it thanks to the coverage by Yusufu. And the pass thrown across center court. No good. Larkin checks in for Contreras. Excuse me, for Jacobson. Contreras guarded by Tyler Fu. Smith guarded by Josh O'Neal. Contreras back with it. And Vega collects the interception. Fu sets the offense into the corner. Michael, three-point goes long. Vega with the putback points. And Chase Vega with 9 points tonight. We're approaching the 1 minute mark left here in the game. 56-37 is our score. Royals just playing this one out. Benedetti to Smith. Smith able to keep control from Michael. To Mulhart, 10 on the shot clock. Mulhart sends it up off the glass, off the front of the iron. No good. Benedetti with the rebound, spin, turns, puts it back up. No good. Contact in the lane between players. Niall Michael called for the foul on not going to matter in 38 seconds. Probably the best advice I've heard from somebody all game long. Won't tell you from who. Won't matter in 38 seconds anyways. Maulhard checks out of the game. Chase Ontal checks in. 35 seconds now in this ball game. 58-37 is our score. And O'Neal fouled with 21 seconds left in this ball game. Roman Vendetti commits the 9th team foul. .38-37 is the score. 21-point lead. Royals with the rebound to Contreras up across the timeline, and a travel called on the Royals. 16.9 seconds. Telling the players to slow things down is Coach Harris. It's okay, because we got the W. We're going to walk out of here with a smile on our face, no matter what happens in the next 16 seconds. And Vega underneath puts it up, and another foul. And that is 5 for 5. And Landon Smith will go to the bench with his 5th personal foul. And Wyatt Maulhard comes back into the game with 5.9 seconds remaining. Vega hits double digits now. His 5th free throw of the night. Makes it a 20-point game. .11 now for Vega as the lead's been cut to 19. And time will expire, and the Royals capture the 3rd win of this young season, improving to 3-0. 58-39 is our final score. And our leading scorer tonight was J.J. Howard. We'll be back with our post-game show presented by Prep Sports Networks. We'll have Coach Harris with us, and we'll talk what happened.
Hyundai proud to support Mission Prep at 1407 Auto Parkway in San Luis Obispo. Come check out our Hyundai Getaway Sales event. With new inventory arriving daily, you won't want to miss out on what's going on at Hyundai San Luis Obispo. And if you don't feel like coming in, we make it easy with the option to shop from home. For more information, visit HyundaiSlow.com. Mission Prep is driven by Hyundai San Luis Obispo.
Welcome back to the post-game show. I'm Brian Stanley joining you. Let's go to the camera. Coach will be joining us shortly. We'll scoot over for him, so when he gets here, there's plenty of room. Our final score is 58-39. The Royals holding the Pride to 9 points in the 4th quarter, the 4th and final quarter, while scoring 16. And here comes Coach to join us for the post-game show. Can I see the book real quick, sir? Take a quick photo. There we go. Got a picture of the book. Multitasking while we're on the air. Coach is even working things out with his brother, making sure they're all set up. And, Coach, appreciate you joining us. Another big night. We're going to turn you up right here.
All right. One of these days I'll realize which one it is. All right.
You're always number 2 in my heart because I'm number 1 in my own, right?
I like it. I like it.
Okay, Coach, we had a season high from Jamar Howard getting back in the scoring mix, 28 points tonight.
28. We needed him.
28 big points from him. Hey, there we go. We're back. We do apologize for that. Technical issues, but we got them fixed. Luckily, we're just on this camera.
All right.
Okay, so there we go. 28 points from Howard. Back in the scoring mix. His season high. Let's talk about his performance and how he had to overcome part of the game that wasn't working for him tonight. He couldn't find the range beyond the arc.
Yeah, he's been working. He's been shooting it well in practice, actually. Didn't shoot it so well from the perimeter today, but he found himself back into the paint, getting some. I mean, none of us shot it well from the perimeter today. I don't think we had a three-pointer made. It was just one of those days where the ball was not falling for us, and so it's good to be able to be versatile. That's not the way. We hope we draw it up, but it's good to be versatile and be able to survive against a solid team, even though things are not necessarily going our way.
And, Coach, I hear your voice is strained, so I want to ask you one more quick question about this game, and then I want to let you go because your voice is very important to you as a coach. Coach, the first quarter, huge 16-0 run.
Yeah.
And that's pretty much what set you up for success down the stretch. Talk about how that quarter prepared the rest of the game.
The defense in that first quarter was fantastic. I mean, I was so proud of the way the guys competed in that first quarter. Just communicating, very active, very aggressive. That's the level of competitiveness we want to be able to sustain for 32 minutes. But that first 8 minutes defensively was absolutely fantastic. It got us out in transition, made the game real easy for us. So, that's pretty much the difference. It stayed 16-17 until midway through the fourth quarter. So that was a huge, huge, huge start for us. We hadn't been starting too well. I think we've been down in the first quarter, both games that we played. We at least trailed. I know the first game we ended down at the end of the first quarter. The second game, I know we were trailing in the first quarter. So it was good to get off to a quicker start today.
And like I said, I'm going to let you go. So any final words?
Back to the drawing board, figure out where we can get better. This guy's a good group of working guys, and I know they want to compete and be a solid team. So we'll keep getting after it.
I'm going to go ahead and wrap things up here, Coach. I'm going to let you bounce out, let that voice rest.
All right, appreciate you. Thanks for being here, Brian.
Appreciate you joining us, Coach. Royals improved to 3-0 on the year. They're back on the road. They're back at home, coming up this Tuesday, hosting the Napomo Titans at 6:30 right here on Prep Sports Networks. And the Bradshaw Christian, the Pride, return home to face the Cavaleras Redhawks on their home court on Tuesday, December 6th as well. This is the second meeting between the Royals and the Pride. They met last year as well. The Royals up 2-0 on the season, on the series. And the Royals delivering a big win, their third win this season, a 3-game winning streak, a 5-game winning streak going back to last season here at home. And like I said, they're back at home Tuesday where they face the Napomo Titans. And then Friday and Saturday, right here on Prep Sports Network, we host Mission Prep's games of Hoops at the Coast, playing the Clovis Cougars and the Dos Pueblos Chargers. So you're not going to want to miss that. Coach Harris picks up his 302nd win of the career. We appreciate him. Our final scores, J.J. Howard, 28 points. Jaden Oziel, 17 points. Chase Untal, 2 points. Roman Benedetti, 2 points. Wyatt Mulhard, 2 points. Landon Smith, 2 points. And Luke Jacobson with 5 points. On the other side of the board, Josh O'Neal with 15 points. Caleb Carson with 2 points. Jace Vega with 11 points. Ethan Ricker with 3 points. Nael Michael with 2 points. Tyler Fu with 5 points. And Malik Yusufu with 1. We appreciate you joining us on the post-game show. We'll be back on Tuesday.